My name is and I'm artistic director and co-founder of SMC. We're extremely thrilled to have our very first concert series of SMC here at Lake Mary, and welcome 14 talented musicians from locally and nationally, and welcome community members of Lake Mary. Thanks so much for being here today. I would like to thank the Helpful Hands Foundation for the continuous support from the beginning till today. And I'd like to thank the St. Peter's Church for hosting us, and tremendous support to make this happen from Father Jeremy and Randy, the organist, and then Bob, the audio engineer. I would also like to thank all the SMC crews members and here working today, and also wonderful musicians back there for bringing the live music back to life. And I also like to thank the community members who are here today to support our event. It is simply my joy to share live music with the audience and then make live music together with my musician fellows after a long time after pandemic. Yesterday we were rehearsing and practicing, and it was just this live opportunity that makes music unique. And just recognize that this is why I love music. This is why I do what I love. It's a human connection at the live moment, why we play music through our ears and the collective breath, collective motion, and eye contacts. It is such a great pleasure for all of us, including myself, to be back here to make music live. Today, we are going to present pieces of music, of course, but it's not just the music. It's the music with our hope for the future. It's the music of our joy and excitement of bringing back our live music. And it's the music with the struggles that we went through in the last couple of years. It's a feeling that we experienced everything through this difficult time for all of us and musicians. At the Seminole Music Celebration, we are also here to celebrate and promote the beauty of diversity in classical music. The pandemic actually gave us the opportunity to explore different music from what we used to play and listen to, because we were able to connect with the musicians and artists from all over the world virtually. And remember the Zoom and Skype, I'm sure we still do. But we recognize the importance of the fact that music is music. No matter if it's Western music or Eastern music or music from a tribe from Africa. It is important that we always recognize that any music can be shared by any musicians. And we are going to present the diversity of music today with you all. Speaking of diversity, we are going to present some of the video clips that we received from all over the world. We have 5 musicians from across different countries and different cultures to give you all the message. It might be the exhibition, like a demonstration of their traditional instruments. It might be the message from composers. It might be the message from this music teacher, why music education is important. So I hope you all will enjoy that video clips. It will be played in between the performances. And also, Friday night, we had a stunning performance by our guest artist and the guitarist Joseph Ehrenpreis, who's sitting over there. He performed a couple new pieces premiered by living composers. So the video would include those composers who just wrote the music for him to perform here. So I hope you will enjoy the real voice of composers that we don't normally get to hear. So we all hope that you will enjoy the program today. And we hope to leave you all with hope and positivity and empathy to others through our music making. So without further ado, I'd like to start with the video this is going to be a composer from Nigeria, Taiwo Adegoke, who wrote a piece that was performed by Joseph on Friday, and followed by our string duo. So I hope you all enjoy the program. Thank you so much for coming again. Thank you.
Hi, lovely people around the world. My name is Taiwo Adegoke. I am a classical guitarist, a composer, and an arranger of African folk music for the classical guitar. It is my happiness to share my music with you in this year's Seminole Music Festival. I hope you enjoy yourself as you listen to my music compositions and arrangement of African folk songs that will be performed by my friend Joseph. Cheers to the successful concert ahead. Greetings from Lagos, Nigeria. Hi, lovely people.
Hello everyone, I am Marin Narise from Amami Island, Japan. I wish I was here to join you all, but thank you, Ryo-san, for having me online today. So Amami Oshima Island is the southern island of Japan, and it was registered as UNESCO World Natural Heritage Site this month. And in this beautiful nature, people in Amami passed in a unique music called shimata. Now I will show you what shimata is like with this instrument called sanshin.
Hello, my name is Panagiotis Theodosiou and I'm professional composer from Athens, Greece. Also artistic director of Kalos Conservatory. I would like to thank Joseph Aaron Price for choosing my Saraband for guitar solo, written especially for him and his great playing, to perform in this wonderful recital. Many thanks also to Seminole Music Festival of Lake Mary in Florida and his artistic director Rio Hasegawa.
you sometimes wish to be better at math without having to study more? Do you sometimes wish to be better at math without having to study more? Or to have a better sense of humor without actually having to go through 100 jokes? To learn a new language much faster? To be more intuitive? To type faster? And even to prevent dementia? Well, what would you think if I would tell you you can develop all these skills without actually spending way too much time on each and every one of them?
These are the parts of the brain you would physiologically change by playing a musical instrument. This would greatly improve your motorical control, sensomotorical coordination, visual room analysis, auditory processing, memory, concentration, mental simulation, language processing, and much more. In our day-to-day life, we usually don't perform tasks that activate the two hemispheres at once. But with playing a musical instrument, we use them both simultaneously, which results in better performance of our day-to-day tasks.
My name is Ekaterina Rafna, and I'm a piano teacher and pianist based in Vienna, Austria. If you have any more questions about this topic or just simply want to learn how to play the piano, you can find me and contact me on my website. Please.
Hello, my name is Joseph Ehrenpurse. It's a hard name. I'm thinking about just going by JoJo or something. I'm delighted to be here, and thank you to Rio, Jordan, Andre on sound, Bob, Randy. Thank you to everyone part of the SMC team for having me and putting together this wonderful celebration. It's a testament that all of us are here to hear live music. It's a testament to the power of community and music making. I'm going to play two pieces for you by the Cuban composer Leo Brouwer. Both of these pieces have interesting elements to them. One has, well, they both have interruptive elements actually. So the first one is a lullaby that has an element of a grandma checking on her grandchild in the middle of the night. You might hear this as the tiptoeing. The second piece is a traditional Cuban dance, danza característica, but has an element of interruption of a car horn in the bustling streets of Havana. And you'll hear these octaves. I hope you'll enjoy the pieces. I also wanted to say that my mother immigrated here from Cuba in the 60s, and now is a time of political unrest in Cuba. This may be the time that the government that has destroyed so many families is finally overthrown. So my mother designed these shirts with the late artist Ray Romano that say Cuba Libre, and if you're interested, I'll be selling those in the back for $20. So I hope you'll enjoy the music. for listening.
Namaskar. My name is Roman Das. I am from India. I live in New Delhi, the capital city of India. I play pakhavaj. This instrument is considered is one of the most ancient Indian percussion instruments. We do believe that pakhavaj or mridang has a very deep, strong and direct connection with the Lord Shiva or Mahadev. The total Indian classical music has a very special approach because we consider that Indian classical music is equivalent to meditation. It is a meditation technique. Through the Indian classical music, we try to feel the Almighty. Now, I will request or invite all of you to watch a pakhavaj clip of mine. Thank you so much. Namaskar.
next piece is going to be the last piece of this afternoon. And I wrote this piece in 2018, and it was premiered virtually during the pandemic. I was fortunate to have musicians from across the world to have a little strange premiere, but it was premiered virtually beautifully. I set the text to this one of the famous Japanese poems. It was written by Kenji Miyazawa. Kenji Miyazawa lived in the life, quite short life, and one of the struggles besides his illness was that the freedom of grief and the freedom of religion was taken over by the Japanese government. And he was believing in God, he was a Christian, but he was banned to believe in God from the Japanese government and forced to do certain things that he didn't wish to. This poem was found after he passed away in this little notebook that he left. This poem is talking about the sort of ideal person that he wants to be. This ideal person that there's no dualism, there's no restriction of what we can believe or what we believe. So it's a collision of sort of this Buddhist idea that was sort of forced by Japanese government during that time, and then he has this, belief in God and Christianity. So the poem beautifully kind of puts together two ideology, two ideal person that he wants to be. And in fact, the poem ends the phrase, ideal person I want to be. So this beautiful poem, I was fortunate to put some music, and it is going to be sung by our soloist, the tenor soloist, the choral star from this church actually, Nick Matthew, and he's going to sing in Japanese. How difficult it will be, my English is still kind of struggling, but he's going to sing in Japanese, and I'm just so impressed and so fortunate to have him as a soloist, and he is one. And on top of that, we have this special SMC ensemble that you just heard all the many great music and we put everybody together. So hopefully this is gonna be one of the great experiences for you after this sort of kind of pandemic. We still kind of we have to be cautious about the COVID, but hopefully from now on we can have more music, live music to you all. Now I'd like to introduce another founder of this seminole music celebration, Jordan, and then he's been playing in 3 groups this afternoon. He's also putting everything together, musicians together. It's been really my honor to work with him, and yeah, you have a few words.
I have to say that's probably the most applause I've gotten as a bass player. Thank you. I just want to say thank you so much to everyone for coming out and really supporting live music in the area, and especially classical music as well. Big thank to Joseph for coming out. Big thank you to St. Peter's, to Randy, to Bob, and everyone else here. Really, I think that it's been just a wonderful opportunity, and it's been great to be here. I don't know, I'm taken aback by this, so I'm still trying to process it myself. We're planning on doing this every year. Rio and I, we really. So, we have, if you want to connect with us, please open up a dialogue. We have social media. Come and get us. We'll go ahead and give you our email. We really want to continue being a part of this community. We really want to really grow the capacity of this program. You've kind of had a taste of what we want to do. It's exploring diversity in classical music, topics about mental health. Some of our goals would be to extend this entire program to potentially a week to even 2 weeks long. And extending even not just to St. Peter's, but to beyond to the entire community of Lake Marion Sanford and all of Seminole County. If you really liked what you were hearing tonight, please consider donating. Every little bit helps to go ahead and continue supporting things like this and growing it forward. Anyways, that's kind of everything I have to say. So.
Mi sotto soccoshino yasa hibo tabe Agayuru kotu boshi kun bokonchioni ni netsuni Yukin biki kishi wakari Soshite wasuratsu No haru no matsu no hayashi no kaja no さなかやぶきの小屋にて東に病気の子供らばいて看病してあり西に疲れたらばいての稲の束を南に死にそうないたればいておばかがなくてもいいと北にかやそしょうがあればつまらないからやめおめられもせずとにもされずそういうものに私はなりた
Thank you again so much for coming. Thank you for your support to being here. We would like to see you soon. Yeah, thank you so much. This is the end of the would like to take a picture. Should we do it here or outside?
Probably just do it right here, right?
Okay.
Yeah, we'll just move the stands, and do you want every just the people or the people with their instruments as well? Instruments, sure.
Appreciate it.
I hit the nice slide. Yeah, I didn't know what it was. That's good. Yeah. Pitch is relative, you know? Yeah. Dude, that was so good. I really love that. I can't believe we just met now, right? Yeah, I feel like when you think you know all the music, you just think more and more.